Kia ora and welcome to Out the Gate Off-Road. Our mission, to break free from the rat race, explore the raw beauty of Aotearoa and embrace a life filled with adventure, connection and appreciation for the small things. Last year we took a leap of faith and brought an ex-Australian military Unimog. With a whole lot of hard work, creativity and DIY hustle, we turned it into our dream home on wheels. This is our ticket to the ultimate off-road lifestyle. A journey about freedom, about chasing the wild and soaking in the beauty of this incredible country. We're out here off the beaten path, ready for whatever comes our way. The real question is, are you ready? Out the Gate is back on the road and heading to the Coromandel. This video has got views, and more views. Oh, and some forward driving. Some off-road. So enjoy the scenery, give this video a thumbs up and let's get into our first adventure. Walking up the Kauaeranga Kauri pinnacles, a 6-kilometre walk, 3 hours one way, 3 hours return. Or that's what they say anyway. Our goal was to catch the sunrise at the top of the pinnacles, but leaving at 6:30 and knowing that the sun rises at 7:30, we knew it was going to be tough to catch. The terrain was hectic, and after about 5 minutes in on the walk, our torch actually died. So for the start of our journey and why we didn't get any videos, we were in pitch black. Oh, we haven't missed it yet.
We'll extend our pole.
But we will. Doing our best to get as close as we can to the top for the sunrise, we decided to go for a run for as much as we could, although there was a lot of rocks and we didn't want to roll our ankles. We made it to the Pinnacles hut just on sunrise, but we still had a wee way to go. We had to go to the top of those rocks in the far distance, so there was a lot of stairs in our future. And a lot of heavy breathing. Oh! Crazy. The last part was super windy and it was actually pretty cold. Yeah, especially because our sweat was kind of like freezing in the cold wind. But we made it to the top at 8:05 and it was an awesome view and an awesome climb. Oh my gosh, stunning. Wow. There's our sunrise team. We missed it by an hour. Way up in the clouds. What a view. It's a wee bit chilly, a wee bit windy. Now I have done the Pinnacles walk once, but when I got up there it was like it was miserable, right? I couldn't see anything, so I was absolutely gutted. So I really wanted to do this walk again and get these beautiful views that I've seen everyone else. And I can safely say that we definitely got some amazing views and it was an awesome time. Just dog parent things. Oops. Lost at the top.
Quiet.
They're freaking barking.
Good doggies.
So we left the car park at 6:23 and we made it to the top at 8:05. So it took us an hour and 42 minutes. And we were hussing it. We thought we were anyway.
I think it was 6Ks, but we'll have to double check. It is freezing up here.
Yeah, so cold. Oh my gosh.
It's frozen.
Yeah.
So we're going to get back down and eat as we're walking and then we'll drop back to the car and get on with the day.
Yeah, hopefully, what's the time? So 8:00 something. So let's try and be back. 9:30, that's our goal. See you on the other side. Looks like I was falling backwards.
Yep.
So it's because we went up, we decided to go back down because it was freezing. So we started our descent, a little bit tricky, but quite fun. Lots of stairs, sore knees, sore ankles, but amazing views. I cannot believe that we were up there on those rocks. When we were doing this walk, we were like, because the sign said 1.5 hours. And we were like, we're not going to get there in 1.5 hours. So it looks so far away, but yes, you did. We got there faster than 1.5 hours. And we did go up there, so pretty cool walk.
I'm overheating.
Louis wearing my t-shirt, but because he's running a solid 78 kgs, he fits it perfectly.
Life on the road. How many times have you slipped, Carla?
Once. How many times did you slip, Louis?
2.
Got 6 minutes to get back to the car before it's 6 minutes until 10 o'clock.
I'm pretty sure we sit on top of the mountain. We'll be back by 10.
You actually said
So-
9:30.
We underestimated the descent. It's been very rocky, which means we haven't been able to run as much as we like. And my knees and my ankles and my feet hurt. So I don't actually want to run, but here we are.
Classic CrossFitters making everything a competition. We classed this as a training session, so we didn't want to get our heart rate up. And we also wanted to go back to our dogs. We didn't want to leave them in the car for too long. So this is why we were running pretty much.
It's like easy hard, easy hard. Yeah. Time check. What's that?
All my food.
Made it back to the car park. The time is 10:02.
Oh, we missed it. 2 minutes, pathetic.
We
Do it
missed
again, do it again.
Yeah, no. That was hard. It was really hard. We definitely pushed ourselves to get up and down, and it still took us. We started at 6:23 and we came back at 10:02. So, what's that, Louis?
Sometime.
Took us 3.5 hours to get up and down, 12 kilometers. My knees hurt, my feet hurt, my ankles hurt. So yeah. What about you, Louis?
It was good. I enjoyed it. Fell over 3 times.
Yeah. We won't be doing that again.
Never say never, Kyla. Never say never. The drive in and out of the Kauaeranga River Conservation Area is a gravel road and it's relatively narrow, so we had a lot of cars that would come up to us, and then for some reason they would pull like as far left as they could, even if their wheels were in like the gutter, I'll call it, even though we are the forward drive vehicle. So it was quite fun to see, but it was a really nice drive. The river was winding right next to the road, and so once we got out of the no dog area, we found an awesome little spot to take the dogs for a run.
Oh folks, I don't know if you know a game called odds, but basically you say, this is what we did. Kyla, what are the odds of you going and laying in this river? She said 4. And we said, and then you say, so you say, you ready? And you say yes, and then you count down 3, 2, 1, and you both said a number at the same time. If you both said the same number, it was 4. Yeah, 1 and whatever odd you picked. So this time Kyla picked 4. Obviously she was going to say 1 because she's boring. And we both said it at the same time, so she's going to go lay down in the water.
It looks inviting though.
It does.
The dogs will probably join me.
They will.
Because they're not boring like you.
I know.
I'll use you as support seat.
Get him to stay.
It's not cold, is it?
Yeah. Go put your head under. Even though I rule and I didn't lose odds, I will go for a dip because I went on the walk and I'm gross. Yep. Come on, kid.
No, don't do that. No.
Teddy got me. What do you think, Carla?
No, don't do it.
What do you
It's
think?
lovely.
Beautiful. It's a little bit chilly, but yeah, pretty good.
This was an awesome little spot on the Kauaeranga River. We did have to be careful because they did do a 1080 drop at the end of December. So we just have to be wary of that. But I have heard there are other cool swimming spots on that river, so we're keen to come back and explore. So if you have any awesome swimming spots in the Kauaeranga River, you should let us know. Now it was time for us to mosey on up north to the Coromandel, but with amazing views and the water looking so inviting, and we heard that the fishing was great, we decided to go for a little fish. While we were stopped to have lunch, someone came over to talk to us and they said they went on a fishing charter and they caught like 30 fish, but they had to throw them back because there was just too many fish for one person. And so we were like, where did you go? And they said, you just go over to the mussel farms and you're bound to catch something. So with our expectations super high, we went out on our boat. We're out fishing again in the Firth of Thames, as it's pronounced, apparently. And we heard that if we go fishing by the oyster farms, mussel farms, we are sure to catch something. And have we caught something? Yeah, but it was nice. We're doing a tally. I'm using soft bait. Louis is using fresh bait, squid and something. So far, Louis has caught one fish on the real bait, and I have caught nothing on the soft bait. Stay tuned. Look at that. We still won't catch anything, but look at that. Louis like, get your rod in. Honestly, it's probably not going to make a difference. We'll see.
Fishing sucks.
Yeah.
Dear diary, today I caught no fish. Why? Because fishing sucks. Anyway, McDonald's we go.
No. We've decided that if we don't catch any fish in the Coromandel, we're not going to take the boat for the rest of our trip. Because what is the point? Unless there's like great fishing down south that we don't know about.
No, I don't think it's the fishing, I think it's the us.
Yeah. The only way we can catch fish is if we were to go to Goat Island, go fishing. Guys, this is a call for help. We need help, okay? If you've got any fishing spots or any advice to us, please let us know in the comments. We are desperate to catch a legal sized fish, cook it up, and have a bit of Kauaeranga from the sea. Anyway, it was back to our trusty steed, the Unimog truck, because that never fails us. We headed north to Colville Bay to find a spot for the night. It was a gravel road all the way, and on our journey behind us came another forward drive camper that we didn't get to stop and talk to because they drove past us. But how cool is that? Two in convoy, heading up north in the Coromandel. Our spot for the night was Ototu Bay Farm Camp because they allow dogs, and we wanted to be safe than sorry when we're going into a place that we've never been before.
Talk. Eat your food already, Beth. Other side.
You tell her.
Hey.
Welcome to Ototu Bay. Okay, I'll edit that bit in later. We stayed here last night at a campground. This is officially the second campground we've stayed at for the whole trip because there's not much free camping up here, and also dogs are like it's real hard to come by accommodation and dogs are allowed, but this place is. Highly recommend. We stayed in this like field, and it was pretty much just us and another person, and it's huge and it was quiet and it was lovely. And now we are taking the dogs for a walk, and then we're going to head on the road around the Coromandel Peninsula.
We were just walking down this track to go around the corner, and the dogs went this way. So obviously you follow and find out because they know where the good stuff is. And that's why you call him man's best friend. What did you do?
Oh man, I wish you got that.
Was it good?
Right, you go try.
Was it parkour?
Yeah, it was so good.
Yeah, he's nuts.
Look at Chummy's ears. We made sure to give the dogs a big walk because we didn't know when they were going to be out of the truck next.
Chummy chase cam.
Oh, cut off. Classic, go, Chum. Good girl. Yes. So we've kind of figured out that most campsites don't really like it when you say you have 3 dogs, but they do like it when you say you have 2. Technically, Chummy doesn't really count as a dog, so I don't class that as a lie. This was our spot for the night. It was a big open field. There was one other person just there, and then we got pretty much this whole grass to ourselves, which was awesome, and it meant the dogs could have a really good run around. Now that the dogs have let off a little bit of steam, it's time to head back into the truck. We're heading north around the Coromandel Peninsula. Both Louie and I have never seen this before, so everything we see it for the first time, which is always exciting. Such an adventure, such a privilege. I'm going to let the scenery do the talking on this one. I just want you to sit back, enjoy the views, enjoy the music, enjoy the video. Hey, and if you like this video, make sure you subscribe and click the like button. Thanks so much. The end of the line for us was Fletcher Bay, because you can only get to Stony Bay if you walk and you're not allowed to have dogs. Got some quick photos of the truck and it was back on the road heading south.
Here's a first for Kyla.
You ready?
Yep. Here we go.
Here we go indeed, Louie. You thought the views were over? You thought wrong. Check out these sick drone shots. Tossing and turning between doing both sides or just one, whether we just do the Port Jackson or just do the Port Charles. This was the Port Jackson side of the Coromandel. We wanted to explore the Port Charles side as well after everyone telling us we had to. So we took your advice and we decided to head onto the east side of the Coromandel, Port Charles. Hello! We're heading to Stony Bay. Hang on, I gotta get my face straight. Yeah, we're heading to Stony Bay. And we are using a track that, what's this app called?
Navigator app.
Navigator app, 4-wheel drive Navigator app. We're going to use this one. So the road is called Kennedy Bay Road, and we just jumped onto it, and it's a gravel road pretty much. That'll take us all the way to, well, Kennedy Bay, and then we continue on another gravel road to Kauaeranga Kauri Beach. And then road as a scenic option, but hey, if you need to get across to the other side, you can use it.
Going on here, darling.
Charlie's got a sore paw, so.
No.
Right, there you go, Charlie.
She's such a soot. Welcome to Little Bay. Oh, sweet little girl. Oh, Charlie. Wow. It reminds me of Whale Bay in Matapori, Whangarei area. Except you can have dogs here. You can even launch your boat here if you want, which is cool. Come with me. She's also getting treated like a princess. Oh my gosh, the sand is so warm. Just gonna swim all the way to the pontoon. 1 minute, yeah, you'll be able to get there easy. Here we go. Also, Ted is still learning that, like, not to drown you. So, we'll see how this goes. Damn! Flip back the other way. Bend over. Oh my lord.
Hey, mate.
That's what happens when you try and go swimming with Ted. Are you happy?
Come on.
Proud of that?
Maybe naked.
Hopefully.
After about 3 to 4 hours of driving on the road, the sun was starting to set and it was time for us to find our spot for the night.
A little bit of gardening. It did. Now, finding a spot for the night, it requires some more driving. Some off-road. Okay, come and watch with me. I have to spot. Looking good. Stop. Oh yeah, you're good. Keep going.
I believe this track is used to do maintenance on the power lines and power poles that are located right there. It also means it was a very tight squeeze for our truck, but we only just managed. This was one of those moments that it was like, this is why we got the truck, okay? We could have spots like this. We were on top of the world again, just like we were on Pufiki Hill in Northland. Once we got up here though, we had to do like an 1,000,000 point turn to get the truck facing back the other way. It was like a scene of Austin Powers. But totally worth it. This was our spot for the last night on this video. Check out these amazing views. I think this definitely has to be top 2 spots we've had so far. The Coromandel is so stunning, we couldn't fit it all in one video. So make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the rest. Join us for part 2 as we share more beautiful scenes, awesome adventures, and a crashed drone. Oh gosh. Thank you so much for watching and catch you on the next one. Bye.